In the early 20th century, a famous economist named Irving Fisher explored the relationship between nominal rates of interest, inflation, and the real rate of interest. Because inflation is going to eat away, it's going to erode our nominal rate to give us a real rate of interest. Let's take a look at that. Let's start with a base case. The bank is paying me 10% interest on my money and there's a zero rate of inflation. So in year one, my bank account has a balance of $500. I love coffee and it costs me $5 a cup. $500 divided by $5 per cup means that I can buy 100 cups of coffee. Then my bank account grows by 10%. Inflation is zero, so my bank account has grown. 1 plus 0.1 times 500 gives me 550. My cup of coffee, 1 plus 0.0 times $5 is still $5. So I can buy 110 cups of coffee. My purchasing power has increased by 10% from 100 cups of coffee to 110. All right, let's look at the other extreme. In year one, I have $500 in my bank account. A cup of coffee costs me $5. I can buy 100 cups of coffee. The bank is still paying me 10% interest in this example, but now the rate of inflation is 10%. How many cups of coffee can I buy in year two? Well, my bank account has grown to 550. 500 times 1 plus 0.10 gives me 550. But the cup of coffee has grown from $5 to 550. So I can still only buy 100 cups of coffee. My real rate of interest is zero because my purchasing power has not increased at all. All right, let's look at a slightly more interesting example. Year one, I've got $500 in the bank account. Coffee costs me $5 a cup, so I can buy 100 cups. The bank is still paying me 10% interest, but now inflation is at 5%. And a lot of people will tell you, well, the Fisher effect says that the real interest rate is at 10% minus 5%. And that's a rough approximation, but let's see exactly what happens to our purchasing power. The bank account has grown. It was 500 times 1 plus 0.1. It's now 550. The price of coffee has gone from $5 times 1 plus 0.05 to 525. So now, how many cups of coffee can I buy? I can buy 104.76 cups of coffee. 550 divided by 525. So my purchasing power hasn't increased by 5%. It's increased by 1 plus the nominal rate divided by 1 plus the rate of inflation minus 1. And that's the Fisher effect.